morning, YouTube! Oh, hello, 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 hello. It's a wonderful, wonderful morning. Oh, everything's all aglow. Yes, it's a marvelous day, and I say, hello, 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 hello. Hello, 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 hello. I say good morning to you. And hello, I say it's a marvelous, wonderful day. Good morning to you. And hello, I say it's a marvelous, wonderful day. The sun is out bright and everything's right. It's a marvelous, wonderful day. And I am the man of the hour, sending out wonder-working power. I'm here with all the power to cast out lack and to cast out illness and to raise you up in healing power, to raise you up in authority, to raise you up in dominion. The man of the hour, sending out wonderful working power. This is the spirit of ecstasy, raising you up in joy and healing power this morning. Oh yes, we need to rejoice in the power this morning. Oh yes, let the power flow, let the power go, let the power show. Oh yes, let's let the power, the wonder-working power, the wonder-working power. Yes, lift up your eyes to see the healing power. There will be no more fear when this power doth appear, and happy we'll be when it all we do see. We'll have the power we need and know that we've been freed. Oh yes, we'll have the power just now. Yes, amen. I'm sending out power to you this morning. I'm sending out authority and dominion. I'm giving you the authority and the dominion to raise yourself up out of that sick bed. I'm giving you the authority and the dominion to be happy and joyful and full of power this morning and full of energy of every kind. To be excited, to be enchanted, to be energetic, to be enthusiastic, to have total victory. Oh yes. Total victory we've won, our radiance outshines the sun. Our consciousness is brighter, you see, than the sun can ever be. Total victory we've won, we outshine the sun. Our consciousness is brighter, you see. Our consciousness is brighter, you see, than the sun can ever be. And when we know that we really have the power within us, and all it takes to get that power is to just become aware of it, and then we learn how to be brighter than the sun. We learn how to have victory. We learn how to flow that power. And we learn how to overcome depression. And we learn how to lift ourselves up in joy and happiness. And it's just such a wonderful day today. And we were talking about how that all good is totally and completely present with us at all times and ever ready. It's always ready, you see. It's never a problem with the good. It's never a problem with the power. It's never a problem with the authority of the dominion. All of that is already with us and already been given. And it's the same yesterday, today, and forever. It will always be here at every hour. And so the power of the hour is now. And so the power is now. And whatever power you need is now. And so now is the hour to become the person of power. Now is the hour to receive the awareness of the power. to receive the awareness of the power that is already within you. And I said, is there any substance or good that we can ever want or need that is not infinite in its current reality and total presence? And there is none. Every substance that we need, every substance you could think of, or every substance that you could need or want, or ever have the need of, is already infinitely present. The only thing that's not present is sufficient awareness to see it. So we need to lift up our eyes to see it, and then it will appear, and then we can rejoice. And God-given joy comes in and washes away all doubt. But why should we be continually rejoicing? Because rejoicing takes the place of all of our doubts and fears and displaces them and gives us energy and power and authority to cast all of that out. And be thinking, so we should be thinking every day about the answers to these questions, which, these questions I've been asking about why should we spend time rejoicing. These questions about why we have to become aware of the power to have it, and why in some instances we don't feel like we have the dominion and power. These questions that we're asking ourselves, we need to go over them every day and let infinite mind show us the way, show us the answers, and we'll get the answers to them. The answers will flood in. But number one way to get that power, the power that is now, is to work on 100% acceptance, 100% acceptance of infinite good, and 100% acceptance of John 7:38 that says, out of your innermost being will flow rivers of living water. And if out of our innermost being is going to flow these rivers of living water, that living water is talking about immortality and healing power and the power and dominion over all things. And that is going to be flowing out of us because the power is now within us. And so when we say, oh Lord, send the power just now, what we really need to be saying is, oh Lord, let me be aware that the power is already here now. And the power is in me now, and I'm going to let the power flow, because that's the promise that out of your innermost being would flow rivers of living water. And those rivers of living water include all this power. The rivers of living water include the healing power. The rivers of living water include everything you need for joy, everything you need for happiness, and everything you need to rise above depression, everything you need to rise above lack. Everything's in those rivers of living water, which will flow out of our innermost being. Not from somewhere else, not from the east, not from the west, not from up or down, but out of our innermost being. So the only question you need to ask yourself is, where is my innermost being? And get with it. Get with your innermost being, and then that power will begin to flow. And so how do we do that? Just like what it says, the still small voice. Get quiet enough that you can hear that still small voice. And that still small voice is your innermost being speaking to you. And so if we get quiet enough and reflective enough, then those questions which we want to ask, we'll be able to get the answers to them. We'll be hearing them. Choose then to become the source. What is it that you want to see happening in this world? What is it that you want to see? What kind of healing do you want? Who do you want to see healed, or how do you want to see them healed? But choose to become the source yourself of that healing power. Rather than choosing to try to tell the person to, certain things about being healed, or where to look or how to look. Choose to become the source of healing power. Choose to become the source of joy. Choose to become the source of love. Choose to become the source of awareness. And choose to become all the wonderful working power that needs to flow. And so we need to, rather than to be the receiver of the power, we need to become the source of the power. And we can be, and actually are, now the source of much energy and power, and can be the resurrection and the life, and the health and the harmony and joy and miracles to other people. Yes, John 11:25, I am the resurrection and the life. And so that's what we need to realize. We need to realize that rivers of living water, within those rivers of living water, are flowing all of the resurrection power and all of the life and all of the energy and all of the healing power and all the joy producing power and all of the happiness producing power and all the fulfillment producing power, all the creative power, all the authority power, and all the dominion power. It was all. The Master said everything was left to us. He said, peace I leave with you. He said, my joy I'm giving you. Everything is left with us. And all power in heaven and on earth will be with you even to the end of the world. And he left it all. We should affirm and state then that we have that power. Know that we have the power because we've been told that we have the power. Thus and hereby we become the spirit of power and dominion ourselves. And so we can say, I am the power. I am the man of the hour, full of wonder-working power. I am. You say that. Say that without fear. Say that with authority. Say that dominion, that you are the man of the hour, full of faith and power and full of wonder-working power. We are all the man of the hour, full of faith and power. Yes, sir. And true resurrection power is at all points and in all places. Any place where something needs to be resurrected, any place where you need to be raised up out of a bed of illness, any place where you need to be raised up out of a time of depression, any time when you're down in the valley, any time when you're experiencing down periods, you're experiencing periods where your creativity is not flowing like it should be. The resurrection is power. It is there right now to lift you immediately above that. So we should say that right now. Say with me, all power is immediately with me. All power in heaven and earth is immediately with me and will always be. So just, Lord, help my awareness, that's all. Help me to see what is already there. Help me to see it so it can appear. Oh, and when we see Christ as he is, oh, yes, then the truth, what that's talking about, I'm talking about the principles that he taught. When we see all these principles and all of this truth for what it is, then we'll be exactly like that. We'll be full of principle. We'll be full of power. We'll be full of truth. And we'll be spouting out the truth and casting out doubt. We'll be under the spout where the glory comes out. We'll be under the spout where the power comes out. We'll be under the spout where the energy comes out. And so at any moment, at any time, at any moment, or any time, we can get under the spout. All the power comes out. And yes, we can get under the spout. Oh, yes, where the rivers of living water come out. Oh, yes, there is a spout. Oh, yes, there is a spout. There is a wonder-working spout. There is a spout. There is a spout where the rivers of living water come out. Oh, yes, and that spout is within us. Yes, that spout is within your innermost being. And you get quiet and reflect upon it, and you'll see, it will appear. The spout will appear where the rivers of living water come out. And then you'll become the men and women of the hour, full of healing power. And all that healing power will flow. And all of that healing power will go. And you'll be all aglow. And you'll be all of that power you'll show. It'll go, it'll go, it'll go. Yes, get under the spout and then it will go. So I'll talk about this glorious subject more on tomorrow's video. Have a very nice evening, and thank you for listening.